I intended to assist in the reestablishment.
My God, man.
I intended to assist in the Oh my God. Okay, seriously now, I'm sorry. I intended to assist.
You heard me.
Let me see if I can couch what Colonel Shepard means by wow in more explicit terms. That is a terrible plan.
Rodney.
Made all the more frightening by the fact that you think it's a good plan.
What's wrong with it?
What's right with it? Look, let's just for a second give in to reckless abandon and assume that it would be possible to plant a single charge large enough to destroy an entire hive ship.
We're planning on secondary explosions in the Dart Bay.
Regardless, the hive ship will be on a hyperspace pause, yes, but it will not enter the planet's atmosphere, nor will it take up any sort of stable orbit. It will be flying through space, which means that unless your enzyme allows you to jump a lot higher than you've let on...
We have a spaceship.
Oh, yeah? Really? What's it made out of, huh? Bark?
No, it's real, McKay. In fact, it's the only ship I'd feel comfortable using on a mission like this.
Okay, where'd you get it?
Does it matter? None of us have had much success flying it. Banged it up pretty bad the last couple landings. It's in need of some repairs.
And a real pilot.
This is why you brought us here.
That's the reason I waited till now, yes.
Assuming this guy can get it working again.
He can. These people are the best at what they do.
Look, you fly it, you scoop us up, you take us to the hive, you drop us off. All we need is time to lay the charge. We'll be in and out of there before the Wraith have any idea what's going on.
It's perfect.
It is far from perfect.
But it is possible.
Colonel.
Wait, are you honestly considering this?
It's on its way to a calling, Rodney.
Yeah, and I am sorry about that, but this is insane.
Maybe not.
Jason's been trying to get it working, but he's not you, McKay. Can you fix it?
Yeah, well, probably not.
That usually means yes.
Aren't you the one not taking the enzyme? You're supposed to be the clear voice of reason here.
Look, can you fix it?
Even if I could, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, drug me all you want. I'm not doing this.
Let me talk to him. He'll come around.
Okay.
Rodney.
Look, maybe you are on the enzyme. Maybe Ford lied because no rational person would think that was a good plan.
Look, a million things can go wrong. I know that, but just look, stop. Shut up and listen. You fix that dart, we all get out of here. I know it's risky, but Ford's not thinking straight, so...
What are you talking about?
I'll insist you're on the away team. I'll scoop you up, and instead of flying out of the hive ship, we fly out to Atlantis.
How?
That dart's got to have its own DHD, right?
Of course.
Well, you get that thing flight-worthy, we all go home.
Right, of course. Gee, Nacy, I would have thought of that myself before I became a drug addict.
I'm sure you would have.
I'm sorry. All right. Okay.
I've hiked a little.
That good, huh?
These things are not designed to store gate addresses.
What can you give us?
Well, every time the gate is dialed, a slight residual imprint is left on the control crystals.
Which means?
Well, I've managed to mine about 50 addresses, but no idea if they're correct or what order they were dialed in.
50. That's a lot of planets to check.
Yes, and that's assuming that they're correct.
Okay, so long story short?
It's going to be next to impossible to find Colonel Shepard and his team based on what I can get from this DHD.
Great. Okay, pack it up. Let's take what you got. We'll go over it on Atlantis. Weir's not gonna be happy about this.
How'd that go?
Well, he'll do it, but we have some conditions.
What?
Dial back McKay's enzyme doses.
No.
Look, we're under some time constraints here. I'm not saying the enzyme wouldn't help. I'm just saying we need him standing still and thinking, not running laps because it feels good.
Ronan and Taylor?
Stick to the plan there.
Fine, what else?
I'll fly it, that's obvious, but I want McKay, Taylor, and Ronan on the strike team.
It's not a good mission for McKay. Could get rough in there.
Look, if suddenly we need a door open or a computer hacked, McKay should be there to do it. That's why he's on my team in the first place.
Is that it?
No.
So that's...
No. You fire it up now, I'll go this way.
We're close. It's a good plan.
Couldn't have done it without you, sir.
Well, glad you trusted me enough to bring me here. What's wrong?
I want to go home.
Let's go. Give McKay the DHT crystals and let's get out of here. I can have you back on Earth within an hour.
No. We have to do this first. I have to prove to them that we can do this.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone, Lieutenant. I saw your cousin and your grandparents while I was back there. They miss you. A lot. This whole MIA thing's killing them.
They're strong. They can wait. If anyone's ever going to take me seriously ever again, we have to do this.
Listen, Aiden.
No. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about this.
Well, part of me thinks you brought us here because you knew we'd bring him back. I think subconsciously he knows what our plan is and he's fine with it.
Give it back.
Or what?
Hey! Stop, guy!
What the hell's gotten into you two?
All right. Never mind.
We need to talk about this.
About what?
The enzyme works. No one's saying it, but we're all thinking it. It works.
I must admit, I have noticed an increased amount of strength.
Maybe Ford is right. Maybe it's worth looking into to see what this stuff can do.
They were an hour late delivering our doses yesterday, and I felt awful. It frightens me how reliant my body has become on the enzyme always being in my system. What would happen if we suddenly could not receive it?
The only negative is that you gotta keep taking it. I'd want to stay on it.
What about you?
The fact that I'm even considering it makes me feel...
Hey! So? It's ready.
Okay, now, look, could you move? Look, this is probably going to make you a little uneasy, but when the canopy forms, it's perfectly opaque.
Then how am I gonna fly this thing?
The whole thing is one giant heads-up display. It'll show you all the pertinent information that you need.
Yeah, you mean in Wraith?
Yep, which is why I've installed an interface to translate a lot of the readouts.
By a lot, you mean all, because my Wraith's not all that good.
Enough to get you by.
I knew you could do it. Right on time. Canale's gonna get you